A very warm welcome to PCE Instruments, your manufacturer of test and measuring instruments for industry, trade and research.
Here we see a flow meter from the PCE-UFM series. The UFM series consists of a total of 6 measuring devices from UFM 4 to UFM 25. In this case, we are using the UFM 15. What does that mean? We need to be able to carry out measurements on different pipe thicknesses. And that is why these measuring instruments are supplied with brackets that are suitable for enclosing different pipes from DN4 to DN25, as I show here. In practice, we would now screw this holder in place, but we will now skip that for the purpose of this demonstration. The measuring device is now attached on here, but first I would like to show you this. So we have the piezo sensors down here again, one transmitter and one receiver. And on these sensors, if I turn this to the side, we can see a kind of foil. These coupling pads are important for ensuring that the sensor rests directly on the pipe without an air gap. We can have a look at what it looks like when the sensor is mounted on a pipe. I went into the cellar for you and attached the device there, and we can now see it in action. We can now see that a certain amount of water is running through the pipe, and we can see the live measurement. And if we navigate through the menu, we can also see that we can determine the flow quantity. But we can also see the speed at which the water runs through the pipe. Here in the studio, of course, we can only do a dry run. I will go through it again anyway. So these are the different displays which show this very complex measurement in a very simple, clear manner. So we see the speed and the flow. And when we enter the menu at the bottom here, we can see that we have various settings. Up here, we have the settings for the properties of our pipe. We have various system settings such as the current time. It is very important when we have attached the measuring device that we calibrate it to the pipe. And the output settings, for example, if we go into the submenu here, we can see that this measuring instrument has an RS485 interface and an analog current interface. This means that it can be integrated into an industrial system. The measured values can be read out remotely and monitored. And we also have the option of setting an alarm down here. When I go there, I can set the alarm thresholds, which means that I set a lower alarm value and an upper alarm value that must not be exceeded. So this is a device that is intended for permanent installation in a system. And I can show that again at the end. This is then attached here and screwed onto the bracket. The PCE-UFM series of PCE instruments. That's it from me for today. Make sure you keep everything flowing and see you next time.
Discover and order the latest measuring and test equipment now on www.pce-instruments.com.